Police are the first force that a criminal comes across. But what happens when the power of police falls short? Let's tell you all about it. The first case in today's video is frightening, to say the least. It gives us a bleak idea of what law enforcement has to put up with to maintain law and order in society.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
This man in the police body cam footage is clearly intoxicated and was about to get arrested by cops. However, what he's about to do next will blow your mind.
Get on the ground. 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 Hey, Tom, what's going on, right?
The cop orders the man to get on the ground and surrender. The man, however, doesn't seem to care and pretends to not follow the instructions. He also appears to be mumbling something which infuriates the officer, and he begins shouting at the suspect. The officer soon realizes he's losing his cool and once again changes his tone, but in a firm voice orders the suspect to surrender. But our suspect maintains his stance and acts as if he doesn't care.
Hey, Tom, what's going on, right? Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Put your stuff down and get on the ground. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now.
The suspect finally opens his mouth to speak, but refuses to obey the officer's commands or surrender to the police. The officer, who by now is losing his patience, deploys his taser, but it doesn't seem to affect the suspect. By this time, the officer has called for backup, as he feels that they'll be with the suspect for a long time. The backup officer also orders the suspect to surrender, without effect.
Listen, get on the ground right now.
You don't know about me, I don't know about you, but...
Get on the ground right now.
Bravo 24, you 10-4.
Taser deployed. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now.
Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now.
Yeah, this
Get on the ground now.
The first officer warns the suspect that he'll be forced to use pepper spray if the suspect doesn't surrender. That doesn't affect our suspect, and things soon become violent when the officer assaults the suspect, trying to get him to the ground. Just watch as the suspect manages to do the unthinkable.
Get on the ground now. Get on. Man. Get on the ground! You hear me? Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Yeah!
The suspect doesn't seem to be affected in the least. He stands firm. The backup officer now comes forward and tries to get the suspect to surrender. But then we have another unexpected moment.
On the ground before I shoot you!
On the ground.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Bravo 24, John Young and Harwood.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground right now!
Just wait for units, they're coming. Just wait for they're coming.
Somebody hurry, I'm starting to feel dizzy. He punched me in the head multiple times. Get on the ground!
He's right by
Get on the ground!
Perfect.
The suspect hasn't been arrested yet, and he even takes off his shirt. The situation has gone way out of hand, and more backup has been called. Once the backup arrives, police finally manage to get the suspect to the ground and arrest him. All this while, the suspect doesn't seem to care. Fortunately, he isn't able to escape with the swarm of officers around him. He is finally handcuffed and taken by cops.
Do it now! Get that taser. Get that taser. Yep. Here you go, guys. Work together. Work together. Get the arm. Hey, calm down, guys. Work together. All right. Got one arm. All right.
The suspect has to be one of the weirdest we've ever seen. Don't you agree? But that's nothing compared to the next one.
All right, Mr. Adams. They want you to be issued a trespass warning, so that means you gotta
pay for it, bro.
I got you. They already refunded you. I made sure they did that
How they refund me?
to your card. So
Our next case is pretty unusual yet scary. This suspect threatened an armed cop, saying that he would hurt him. The two get into a scuffle, and from the footage, it is clear that the suspect isn't afraid of attacking an armed officer. Just watch as the suspect arrogantly ignores the officer's instructions.
And where's that?
he's printing it out for me right
check
now.
this room up.
Check this out for me.
I got shit. I'll
Listen
leave
to
here in
me.
a minute. Look.
You gotta leave. You got
you
stuff.
stop
You
talking.
got stuff up in the room. Do you have stuff in the room?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch in my
Okay,
room.
so we need to go up there and clear it out because you got to go.
But let's turn back time and take a look at exactly what went down. Earlier that day, officers from the Tallahassee Police Department were called to the Loyalty Inn on North Monroe Street to handle a trespassing incident involving suspect Willis Adams. What they stumbled upon next was the last thing they expected.
Lock it up.
Yeah, I'm not locking up. Yeah, grab a shirt. But I'll be back here because he dropped the charges, by the way.
You come back, you going to jail.
Look.
If you come back, you're going to jail. I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
After a while, the officer ordered Willis to leave or get arrested for trespassing. However, the suspect wasn't ready to comply and turned a deaf ear to the officer's orders.
Listen, you're not listening to me because I'm not leaving a place that my name is on the property.
What you're going to do is leave or you're going to go to jail for trespassing.
Willis was returned to the hotel 2 hours later and was spotted by one of the officers, who was still on the scene. Things would soon get heated and Willis would end up making a fatal mistake. Willis would threaten the cop, which prompted the officer to use his baton and taser on Willis. Willis wouldn't budge and violently resisted. The suspect escalated his attack on the officer, and it looked like someone was going to get hurt.
Go ahead, follow me. Follow me, man. She's following me. Come on. Keep going with it, bro. 911, buddy.
Hey, man.
Get your ass in my face,
What
bro.
I tell you, man?
Hit me with that
What I tell you?
taser.
What I tell you?
Hit me with that
Get on the
taser.
ground, man. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Bro, hit me with that fucking taser for no reason, bro.
Get on the ground, bro.
Hit me with that
Get on the
taser.
ground.
Ma'am, he's about to hit me with a taser for no reason. Bro, get off my
Give me
fucking ass.
for a second.
Bro,
Hey, man.
bro, I'm not a bust your ass. You a pussy dog.
The officer subsequently reached for his firearm. As the two struggled, the officer's firearm discharged, and the officer was struck in the hand. The suspect, seeing his opportunity, fled with the officer's firearm. The officer, meanwhile, called for help and notified his colleague that he was injured during the scuffle with Willis.
Bitch, you hit my taser, dog.
Dispatch, give me traffic.
Bitch, you did it for nothing. Get off me!
Hey, man.
Bro, I will hurt you!
Put your fucking hands.
I will hurt you! Bro! Get your motherfucking dude! Get a passport! Where is the passport? Bro! Get the fuck out of here, bro! Give me that phone! Quit! 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 Put the phone in the wall! Quit! Dude, quit! Quit! Sir, I'm not doing wrong! He's trying to shoot me! He's trying to shoot me! Quit! He's not me! Get off! Dude, he's gonna try to shoot me! They're trying to shoot me! Shoot me! Quit! Quit! Stop with the center of the taser! Get off! Bro! Quit! He's trying to shoot out that thing!
Hey, get the
Quit! I'm on the phone with dispatch for nothing!
dispatch. He's got my gun. He's got my gun. I'm shot. I'm shot.
Adams, now armed with the officer's handgun, was intercepted by another officer. Adams didn't stop, however, and tried to grab and flee with the other officer's handgun as well. After a struggle, and with the assistance of off-duty deputies from the Gadsden County Sheriff's Office and Leon County Sheriff's Office, who stopped to help, the suspect was taken into custody without further incident. The injured officer ended up making a full recovery without any serious injuries. The chief of Tallahassee Police Department released a statement saying, "There is no place for violent crime in this community, especially against the men and women who dedicate their lives to protect and serve this city. The officers acted with extreme bravery, and their efforts reflect TPD's high level of training and commitment to being able to safely arrest individuals." But what are your thoughts on both these cases? Do let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.